I am so bullish I can't stop myself, guys! One of Ripple's board of directors, Rosie Rio, stated on intergenerational wealth transfer, XRP, it is truly time. She keeps saying, the train has left the station, guys. Are you in or are you out? Listen to this, and then we're going to talk about Gary, the SEC, their opinions, what's really happening behind the scenes and whatnot, guys. We're going to expose it all in the forefront today, but check this out first, right? Again, we told you guys that this is literally where wealth moves around, and if you are patient, it may even come to you, guys, right? So let's pay attention to this video right here. This is absolutely just crazy.
When you think about the intergenerational wealth transfer that's going to go on, what do you think about?
Yeah. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And if you're only thinking about it now, you're behind the eight ball. The train has left the station. I keep saying that, and it's absolutely true, especially when it comes to this topic. So what people need to realize about intergenerational wealth is it's already happening, right? So we're talking about kind of, so the boomers, which is my generation, you know, we have the most discretionary income. But this next generation, basically, you know, the millennials, although it's pretty much anyone born in the mid-90s and later, you know, are going to inherit this opportunity to really think about investments in a totally different way. So when you think about...
She's right here basically talking about the changing of guards, right? Again, there's a current guard, a current financial system as we speak, but then there needs to be something new, right? Someone new, a new guard that will protect that new financial system, right? Or overall, the whole system in general, guys. So this is how, if you could get in the middle of this all, right? This is how you could become rich and wealthy. Not financial waste at the end of the day. This is for entertainment value only, but continue, resume.
Those generations. So technically, you know, the millennials or anyone born between 1980 and 1996. But again, look, my son's 26, my daughter's 21. I call them the Robin Hood investor, right? But in reality, you know, these are kids who grew up with the internet, right? So anyone who's grown up with the internet, they see the world as very flat. It's no longer what they're taught at home, what they're taught in the classroom. It's what they see. It's what they've learned, the good, the bad, the ugly of the internet. They're very tech savvy, they're very confident, but they don't have the experience that perhaps a lot of wealth managers, financial analysts, managers, etc. need to really understand how to think about their investments. So for me, you know, it was very important that I get into their head. My daughter's 21, my son is 26. When I left the Obama administration in 2016, after serving both terms, I studied these kids, I call them kids, for 2 years at Harvard. And I really wanted to understand kind of the social, political, economic way that they think and how they behave. And for them, you know, it's kind of this one and done world, right? It's set it and forget it. Right. Technology means everything to them. They're very, very confident, they're very progressive, and they're very savvy. But again, they lack a lot of the world experience that my generation still has. So even here, now, in this economic downturn, this unprecedented economic downturn, this is where, in my opinion, the wealth management industry has a huge opportunity. It's no longer about taking them out to golf and buying them dinner. It's really kind of thinking about how to use technology and information in a totally different way. So if you're not already on their app, on their phone, and that's how they access information, if you're not already there, you know, you're behind. You're behind.
You're behind if you're not digital, guys, right? Everything's going towards a digital new era as we speak. So, in conclusion, the train has left the station, guys. Why? Because it truly is time. Justin, XRP SEC Chair Gary Gensler, says he's disappointed, quote unquote disappointed. The court ruled XRP is not a security, right? Wow, the SEC hates the XRP community, guys, right? So, can I explain something? But first, we have to check this out. Gary comments on Ripple loss, then I'm going to explain and expose Gary Gensler right here. It doesn't seem. Check this out.
In the Ripple case, impact your stance toward digital asset regulation? Does it inject urgency into the need for federal legislation to clarify regulatory oversight of this industry?
Look, our mission remains exactly what I spoke about earlier, about investor protection, promoting capital formation, and
investor protection, guys. He keeps saying this. This motto has to go, right? This statement has to go that we're going to invest the retail people. No, you're not. Look, guys, the past. It's all in the charts, right? The proof is in the damn pudding. How are you going to invest the retail folks if literally your stance or your statement collapses a certain asset's price, right? And not to mention, people have invested their life savings, guys, and whatnot, right? Not financial advice, guys. You probably shouldn't do that, but there's a lot of money on the line right here, right? That he could be playing around with. So he has to be very careful when he says something, right? At least we won.
The markets in the middle. This is a recent decision, just a handful of days ago. We were pleased from that decision, recognizing the importance of protecting investors on the institutional investors in that, and that the court movement with regard to fair notice, and while disappointed on what they said about retail investors, we're still looking at it and assessing that opinion.
I don't think retail investors are disappointed at all, guys. What? This is the craziest thing of my life. Now, maybe they're looking to appeal based on that clip, right? I don't know, guys, but they seem crushed to say the least. Hey, did Gary read it? The only thing Ripple can do currently is sell directly at discounts to major investors. They will need to buy it, just like the rest of us, giving everyone in a level playing field for the first time, exactly, which is a beautiful thing to see, which means the price literally has to go up, nowhere but up, guys, right? So I don't know what Gary right there is stating. Now, I don't know, guys. I mean, of course he's going to be disappointed, but is he truly disappointed? Maybe he looks disappointed, right, in the public view, but within himself, he's so happy and excited, right? Because his job is easy, guys, right? All he has to do is play an act, to be honest, and he's going to be making millions. Who knows how much, to be honest. Let's check his wallets. Now, it gets even crazier because new Judge Sarah Nepern orders both Ripple and the SEC to agree on 3 mutually convenient days to schedule a settlement conference if they believe it to be productive at this time. Also recommends scheduling 6 to 8 weeks beforehand due to the court's busy schedule as well, guys, right? So we see settlement talks here. Wow. Isn't this crazy, guys, right? Ripple and SEC have no choice but to agree with the judge on everything since they don't want to risk everything to the appellate court, guys, right? Now, to be clear, Judge Nepern is suggesting that both sides agree on some possible dates for a settlement meeting if they believe it to be productive at this time. This doesn't mean we'll see settlement in 6 to 8 weeks. It means that if they do decide on a date, it will have to be scheduled 6 to 8 weeks in advance of the desired date due to the court's busy schedule. In the meantime, one or both sides could refuse to hold a settlement conference or simply fail to come to an agreement if when they have the conference, or could they potentially come to a settlement agreement, asking the lawyers here. Freddie Risk replies, this will likely schedule one so as not to anger the court. It will go about as well as the last 2 settlement conferences before it went. Settlement only happens when both parties finally reach the compromise each can stomach, guys, right? So what's going to happen here, guys? I told you guys. So things are about to move very quickly now, right? If we check this out, here comes Charles. Charles Gasparino's going on a rampage, guys. What's happening with Charles, right? That's crazy. Even David Schwartz replied or commented on his tweet, which we may talk about tomorrow. I don't know. But what if? Wait, if Ripple won, why is the company settling? Right, and here we go, guys. This is the craziest thing. The XRP army is on the forefront as we speak, right? So, boom! Judge Torres has assigned the SEC's case against Ripple to Judge Nepern for general pre-trial, right? Interesting. Settlement incoming, as you guys can see. General pre-trial includes scheduling, discovery, non-depositive pre-trial motions, and settlements. And then right there, settlement as well, guys, right? Settlement. So a settlement is a win, guys, right? Now, if we go check out Attorney Jeremy, I wonder what he said about this all. So it seems as Eleanor Terrett got the scoop from Attorney Jeremy, asking around all the great minds I know, and Attorney Jeremy comes to my aid. This is basically just a form stating that Judge Nepern will overtake the case until the trial date for the individual defendants. The quote-unquote settlement box tick is not significant, as in a settlement hasn't actually been reached or decided upon yet, right? So we need to be patient at this point in time, it seems as, guys, right? So let's see what happens at the end. Things are getting very juicy, isn't it, guys? Huh? At least it's entertaining, to say the least, not financial advice. We see here from Gary Gensler, once again, a much more docile Gary Gensler on crypto and the Ripple decision. Takeaways: Gensler almost seems like he didn't want to talk about crypto, which is a big change, right? 2, some of the wind has been taken out of his sails. He's not as bold and not as aggressive with his talking points. Wow, I haven't seen the video, so I'm going with this. This is why we keep fighting, folks. The courts will expose this regulator, right? I hope Coinbase and Gary Grayscale mop the floor with Gensler and the SEC. Right. Let's look at his facial expression here, guys. Right. Again, I don't know, guys. Right. Does he seem pissed off, mad, scrambling and panicking for answers? Doesn't seem like it to me. I'm pretty sure he's laughing towards the bank. It's scary when he only smiles. It's scary when the only smile is when he says, over the last 6 years, we have brought 150 actions against crypto companies. Wow. Feels like Mr. Burns in real life, right? Which will connect to the Simpsons, guys. Can't make that stuff up. Fame 21 more comes back again, guys. I mean, where is this tweet? Let me check right here. Look at that. Serpent characteristics, right? Could it be? Remember when he was drinking that water bottle, guys? What's happening? I don't know. This is the craziest thing. But then Doge founder Billy Marcus says he is disappointed that Gary Gensler is still employed despite obvious rampant incompetence, guys, right? So Doge, Elon Musk loves Doge, right? So this is all interconnected, which Elon Musk hates Gary and the SEC. He doesn't respect him because Gary went after one of his companies, and now you see how even Elon Musk is on XRP's side of the story. So this is really looking good for us all, guys. I wanted to point this out at the end because it may tie in, guys. I don't know, but let's check this out from Tinsu Savage. Judge quote-unquote Netburn is taking over the XRP SEC case. Remember, words are connected energy, right? Words mean things. Let's hope she doesn't live up to her last name, which means net burn, right? Net worth burn, and causes people net worth to burn. Right? So maybe the outcome, could it be bad? I don't know, guys. Usually names have something significant, right? It's all hidden in plain sight. So could it somehow tie in, guys? I don't know. But I don't think there's going to be something negative on the horizon because everything is looking very bullish for the entire cryptosphere, specifically with XRP, right? Maybe Ripple to burn the escrow. I don't think so, guys, right? I don't think so because XLM did that. Nothing changed. No price movement, nothing, guys, right? So let's just wait and see to see what happens because things are about to get very interesting, and hopefully XRP goes up and literally never stops. Not financial ways, not financial ways, not financial ways, and not financial ways. What is that? So for you guys, amazingness. See ya.